From Castle Rexworth and the Rexworth Estates, I bid you good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are and whenever you are. My name is Rexworth, Lord Rexworth, and I welcome you to Wednesday night's program. You may be wondering, Your Lordship. Good evening, Rexy. Good evening, Pink. So glad to see you. Thank you for popping in like this. Chat, a little bit of a backstory has developed in the past, less than 8 hours before coming on stream like this. I was informed via DMs that Small Mousy is not feeling very well tonight, and was going to take the night off. So I understood completely. Requested that she rest and be comfortable, and that we will reschedule for a later date. So that is perfectly fine. Those sorts of things happen, and sometimes Murphy's Law being what it is, things just come up that we can't see. That plans fall through at the last minute. Perfectly fine. We will reschedule for something possibly next week for my abbreviated schedule, possibly something for Monday or Tuesday. Not quite sure yet on the details, but we'll work it out. I did want to wait until Mousy's feeling a bit better. Yes, good vibes for Small Mousy. Yes, indeed. So we will try and schedule something. Do Power Wash Simulator perhaps sometime next week. In the meantime, I was looking over analytics of what it is that viewers prefer to see on Wednesday nights on average. I was looking over some of the games that I have played already, some that I was interested in picking up again, and it does appear that you, as the Twitch viewer, really like to see the new RoboCop Rogue City game. So what we're going to do tonight is we're going to pick that up where we left off, continue our roaming about the streets of New Detroit / Delta City, and see if we can find ourselves some more crims and miscreants and baddies to apprehend and lock up in the clink, as it were. Yeah, so, and just to sort of roll back the curtain for those of you, because I like to live by example, teach by example. Those of you who are Twitch streamers, if you need a top tip for you, and it's something I cannot recommend enough, go into your creator dashboard, and under Analytics, you will see under that drop-down menu a tab called Research. Click on that, and you can search by category. You can search by a category like ASMR, just chatting, special events. If you have a game that perhaps you're interested in playing, type in the name of the game and search for that. It'll bring up ideal times to stream and break that down according to week. And then from the days of the week, it will also break it down hour by hour. Yeah. Hey, Hazy, welcome. Oh, I've used that one. It helped me with getting affiliate. Yes, it is. I have to thank my genmate Nobu for pointing this out to me. I would never have known about it, and of course I share it with as many people as possible because rising tide lifts all boats, as I always say. So, in this particular instance, I searched RoboCop Rogue City, and let's see what we've got here. Let's see. No, I typed in Rogue. We need RoboCop. Come on. Let's clear that out. RoboCop Rogue City. I should probably do a screen share on this with everyone. I'm a weirdo that plays with apps and features. Yeah, so if you go into research, I'm looking at it right now. RoboCop Rogue City has approximately 3.1k followers, about 921 viewers on average. The average viewer to channel ratio is about 5.6. Peak times, of course, are in the middle of the day, so about 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to about 1 p.m. Eastern are the peak hours for RoboCop on Monday. And then once you start getting into Tuesday, then in the overnight hours, they're starting to notice an average of 8.3 viewers to channel, with those numbers just stepping up, starting at about 7 p.m. Eastern and just picking up, then dropping off a bit at 10 Eastern, then jumping up again to about an average view of 25.5 viewers per channel Tuesday night, 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I did the numbers here. I thought I'd keep with the original time of 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Right now, getting about 9.6, 9.5 average views per channel, but that is expected to start picking up around 9 p.m. Eastern into the 10 o'clock hour for Eastern Standard Time. So that's it's a very helpful tool. Does help me to plan out my streams for the week ahead. And I hope that it's a free resource. You don't have to pay for it. If you've got a Twitch account and you stream, this information is available to you free of charge. All you have to do is find it. So you just go over to the creator dashboard, click on analytics, drop down menu drops down, and then click on research. And hey, presto, there it is. Everything at your fingertips. So you can help yourself to build a stream schedule that will help you get to affiliate, just as many of my gen mates in Project Astadia did, just as Pink Zombie did, and just as I have as well. So yes, I have a streaming schedule per week till finished with the game, which some might end this week. Such good games. Yes, I noticed that you're trying your hand at Black Mesa, which I'm going to pick up later on. Probably not tonight, but at some point I think I'm going to continue that on the YouTube side of things. I have noticed I've been neglecting YouTube streams as of late, but I have been rather laser focused on trying to get Twitch affiliate. So that's, Mesa Monday. I love that. That's fantastic. I do need to finish that. I do need to finish Black Mesa. And also need to finish up Metal Gear Solid. I think I'm going to make that also a YouTube streaming, possibly YouTube and Kick streaming. Actually, you know what? That would be perfect to test the waters with simulcasting. I've got a new. Since my relocation, I've had to switch internet providers, and so not sure if I've got the bandwidth to handle it. So it will definitely be a test stream. We'll just have to see how it goes. If it turns out that things start to lag too badly, then I may have to cut stream, come back, and just do a solo stream either on YouTube or Kick. I don't know. We'll have to see on that. Oh, by the way, are you editing your own VODs? They're so good. Yes and no. I love the editing. If I do clip my own things, I do go back and do my own editing of the VODs. If I know that I know this past Sunday I did 2 VODs. I went ahead and split up the VODs, Sanctus Ecclesia for one, and Resident Evil 5 with Celeste in a second video. And I did edit those. I put them through DaVinci Resolve and just did some very basic level editing, like fade to black, dissolve, cross dissolves, and occasionally if I do some sort of special programming, like the introduction videos you see on the Twitch channel and on the YouTube channel, I did edit those myself using some effects from DaVinci Resolve, and it was adding in some quotes, blurring out the background in my VTuber model so that the quotes would display more easily and a little bit clearer. The shorts you did with us was funny. Yes, the shorts, I cannot take credit for those. Shorts and highlight videos, as of late, have been edited and created by Action Bastard. His work has been absolutely amazing and just incredible, the way he's able to turn all of that around in such a short amount of time. And he is of course available for hire and is taking comms. and his rates are reasonable, quite competitive in the industry. And Pink, I mean, since both you and him are mods, I would suggest that do reach out into your immediate circle. Yes, his editing is god tier. Yes, indeed. Yeah, if you yourself need highlight videos, and you've got like a stream, a collab stream, or maybe just a solo stream where you're thinking, "Gosh, that was quite good." Go ahead and give your VOD to Action, and just tell him your basic criteria. I personally, when I hand off the VODs to him, um, I give him the kind of the raw video, and I don't give him too much guidance. I figure he and I have similar senses of humor about a lot of things. But as with most artists, I give them a fairly wide berth and carte blanche to do what they must to create the product. And so I just said, here's what I'm looking for. Do this in about, see if you can cut this down to about 10 minutes. If you have to go over, that's fine. If it's under 10 minutes, also fine. Yeah, just make it good and make it entertaining and funny. That's all I'm asking for. And from there, he just goes off and does his thing. Yeah. Might actually ask him to do me a video. Yeah, I would too. Yeah. The only ones that I've created myself as of late has been the introduction videos, and that started out as a project for the. Oh goodness. Oh, Pink, thank you. Thank you for the gift sub. And hey, Hazy, congratulations. You've got the first tier 1 sub. Thank you, Pink. Thank you. That's we're filling up that sub goal there slowly but surely. But thank you so much for that. That's incredible. Yeah. That was for the Project Astadia website, the introduction video. Long form version has been put up as the intro video on my YouTube page. Cut that down earlier this week to less than 60 seconds for the Twitch page. And of course, you'll see the full 2-minute or 2-minute 15-second video coming soon to the Project Astadia website, which I'm told will be debuting not this month, but sometime next month. I believe it should be going live. So do watch for a tweet on the Project Astadia Twitter page. Tier 1 sub of your affiliate. Yes, indeed. Yes. Yes, now that I'm affiliate, I can start taking subs and bits. You may, those of you in chat, you may notice you are now earning nobility or nobility points. They started out as channel points, and I decided to name them nobility. With the help of Lorelei Chow, she was instrumental in locating the. Oh God. She was instrumental in locating the logo, and I got a pack of those and picked the one that gleamed and sparkled the most. All right, Pink, here you go. Since you're redeemed. Oh, well. How was that? Eh? Was that good? I take it that was acceptable. A little bit, yeah. All right. Well, there you go. At Hazy's recommendation, I did lower the point redeems to something a bit more reasonable. So you'll be able to. The Uwu is a higher point redeem. Can't type because it's excited. That's all right. That's all right. Mine's gonna be memes. Yeah, actually, you know what? I should probably, if I don't devote an entire stream to chat input, at some point I'm going to have a talk with all of my nobles and just get their thoughts on what on earth I should do for redeems. Because I just don't know how to do all the sounds. A simple Google search should come up with some things, and there is one website in particular where you can where they've got buttons for them. I mean, if all else fails, someone does the redeem, and you just press a button on your screen to automate that. I would suspect that probably has something to do with maybe Stream Elements for starters. Google when I barely have the time. Um, you know what? Let me. I've actually got to make some inquiries on that sort of thing. I'm doing blurp. There, if you want to, you can just clip that and run with that. So, but yeah, probably going to need to have a conversation with the nobles about, hey, you lot, what you want me to do for redeems? What would you like? Because I mean, they're for your benefit, they're for your entertainment. Makes sense. By the way, hi all four. No. Yes. Well, welcome all nobles. Yes. Indeed. So let's see. What do we? I got to make sure I keep the stream manager up here. Oh, I recently ran an ad. Is it still doing the pre-roll ad? Is that whenever you click into stream? Is that what's going on? That the 60-second ad automatically plays. I thought I turned that off. Oh, it does. Okay. Well, I suppose that's not all bad. You know, have to take the rough with the smooth. Did it for me. Right. Well, I mean, of course, as many of you are aware, there are ways around that. You can gift subs. You can purchase a sub. And those of you who are wondering, well, I've got Twitch Turbo here, so that means I don't get any commercial breaks at all on any stream. So what does that mean for you, your lordship? Well, I still get ad revenue from that, and does mean that I still get something from that. I will try to space these out between certain segments. Maybe try to schedule them close to the bottom of the hour. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not sure how I can structure that. I actually have to start thinking about this. I feel like I'm back in radio again. I need to build a flex clock, which, for those of you who don't know what a flex clock is, it's a programming clock that looks like a pie chart, and that's how a lot of programming directors at radio stations and television stations would block out the programming. They do like 5 or 10 minutes here, commercial break, PSA, come back, another segment, commercial break, and so on and so forth. I just saw Bella Porch. I don't know how I feel about IRL Twitch streamers. They scare me. Some of them do. Some of them do. And some of them are, I mean, well, to be a Twitch streamer, you have to be a fairly odd bud, don't you? Sorry, ADHD brain go burr. No, that's all right. I think, gosh, who do I know that is an IRL, a flesh tuber that I've watched recently? I mean, there's all of the people that I watch on YouTube that are the watch streamers, like Teddy Baldassar and the Watchfinder and Co. and Andrew Morgan and the Mad Watch Collector and people like that. Let's see, as far as actual like gamers, for example, Evanito, just because he's a friend of the Things VTuber Say crowd. Let's see, who else? I mean, Asmongold. Who doesn't watch Asmongold whenever he streams? Emiru is another one. Basically, everybody from the Steak and Eggs podcast. And I mean, who can forget Sea Dog VA and Gart? I don't think Joey the Anime Man does any live Twitch streaming. Not a lot. I think Gart and Connor they do the most. But I think that's the extent of the people that I watch who are flesh tubers. Yeah. I mean, it's that's FlashTube. I love that. Oh, I don't see them as IRL. They're animated too. I mean, yeah. There's rumors that that Connor's voice is lent to a certain VTuber. I don't know anything about that. Um, there's a certain V Shoujo VTuber that is said to be fairly closely in close proximity to the Trash Taste Boys, to which we all constantly, whenever we hear her name, we just say, "Who? What the hell is that? Don't even know who that is. Do they stream? Haven't seen them in ages. Who the hell are they?" A certain demon VTuber. Yeah, I have no idea what the name is. But apparently, whoever they are, they Emi Richu, a drawing who she herself is a VTuber, and partnered with Didus, both of them with Geeks Plus, I believe, and yeah, apparently a certain demon VTuber had a rather nasty trip over to the UK recently, but a certain demon VTuber was quite kind and saved their bacon, as it were, and helped to make that trip rather memorable. Which I must say, as an Englishman, I do apologise that that they had such a bad experience. I feel this need to apologise on behalf of all of my of all of Britannia. Yeah, if you haven't seen Emirichu's newest YouTube video, do go watch that, documenting hers and Didus's trip over to the United Kingdom. Yeah, that did not go well. That's not gone well at all. And we can see why the poor girl hates traveling so much. My God, what a miserable experience. Yeah, which I dear Lord. And of course they not going to get into information that they got some really bad news. Adidas did on the return trip, which already in itself was shaping up to be a nightmare. It's one of those things where it's like, you never want to say it can't possibly get any worse, because then it somehow figured out a way to get worse. So that's, yeah, gosh, it was awful. Why are you getting? Oh dear. Right, I'm gonna have to fix that after stream. My apologies for the double posting there in chat, everyone. But yeah, my comms are open. You can get voice packs and custom recordings on my Ko-Fi page. If you ever wanted your sexy British anime husbando to record you a custom message, 30 to 60 seconds long, or maybe 60 to 90 seconds or 2 minutes long, I'm available for hire. The prices are there. Just let me know what you want to say, subject to review, of course. But yeah, I'm taking comms, so just let me know. Just let me know what it is that you want me to say. Fairly quick turnaround time with that. You know, it's with art comms, people doing custom drawings for others. That can be a very laborious and time consuming process. And it's understandable why it would take so long. Thankfully, with audio comms, it's a fairly quick and easy process. I've managed to trim down the time needed to do something like that, and so a short commission like that I could probably get that done in about an hour if I really maybe even 30 minutes if I made it a rush job. But I won't make it a rush job for any of you because I value your business and I value your patronage. So do click on that link there in chat to commission me for custom audio, and of course the voice pack is still available. $5 will get you over 30 short clips of his lordship. Which I may need to go back and re-record those now I've got the SM7B. And I need to take a look at my model. What is going on here? It seems like my mouth is hardly moving. Right, let's fix that. Hang on. Oh no! His lordship's doing a face reveal. Let me calibrate this real quick. Why is it that the motion capture makes me look like the main villain from Tron? Has anybody ever seen Tron? I mean, look at that. The virus has now infected your computers. All of the computers. You should all surely die. Anyway. Right, let's recalibrate this. Might also be the positioning of the webcam. There we go. Is that better? Yeah, that looks better. Yeah. Right, that works. Anyway, let's see. Before I fire off an ad, let me do some live reads of sponsors today. First one is going to be the Cash App. Try the Cash App using my code. We'll both get $5 when you link a new bank account and send $5. Just click that link there in the chat and try the Cash App today. We are also brought to you tonight by Dubby. You can stay hydrated and energized with help from Dubby. Just use the code LordRexworth at checkout for 10% off your order. Don't forget, chat, Dubby's got a new one. This is an energy drink that you mix at home with no jitters, no crash. They've got the Pom Blom energy drink tub. It's a limited time release. They only did one pallet of this that was created. And it's a pomegranate blossom flavor. That's why they call it Pom Blom. It's enjoy a taste of pomegranate with a hint of blossom essence on the aftertaste. It's truly a one-of-a-kind unique flavor. It's got green coffee fruit extract. That's the star of the show. That helps you to stay focused. Also gives you some brain food. Only the best amino acids. Vitamins B3, B6, B12, and C. And 150 milligrams of caffeine per serving with no sugar, maltodextrin, artificial colors, dyes, fillers, BS, or other nonsense. And it only costs $1 per drink. That'll beat your daily coffee or canned drink any day. And best of all, no crash, no jitters, no angst. Try the Pom Blom limited release, because once it's gone, it's gone. Use the code LordRexworth at checkout for 10% off your order. Just go to w.gg and click that link there in chat and use the code LordRexworth at checkout for 10% off your order. That's 10% off your order. W.gg. Dubby. Be better. We are also brought to you tonight by NordVPN. You can try NordVPN free, risk-free for 30 days by clicking that link there in chat. Nobles, if you're not using a reliable VPN, your private information can be easily accessed by third parties, so get NordVPN to protect yourself from prying eyes. NordVPN encrypts your internet connection, hides your IP address and location, making you much safer, more private online. All you have to do is purchase a subscription, download the NordVPN app. It's available for PCs, Macs, smartphones, tablets, and then connect to a VPN server. And right now, NordVPN is running a Black Friday discount. You can get 65% off plus 3 extra months, starting from just $3.79 per month. And you still get the 30-day money-back guarantee. Protect your privacy online with NordVPN. Finally, we're brought to you by... I was about to type in one and just did. We're brought to you by Wise. Most people are running into the issue of hefty conversion fees and ATM charges when traveling, especially with the high travel season starting to pick up next week for the Thanksgiving, for the Christmas and New Year's holidays. You'll find that if you're traveling overseas in particular, you may be subject to conversion fees, ATM charges, fraud and transaction fees for your Christmas holiday. Well, the Wise multi-currency account and debit card helps to solve that problem. You can convert your money before your trip at the mid-market exchange rate, plus a small upfront fee, and then when you get to your travel destination, you just pay with a Wise debit card or withdraw at ATMs. You get free withdrawals up to $250 each month, and best of all, with the Wise debit card, there are no foreign transaction fees. Now that is Wise. So when traveling abroad, consider Wise. With their multi-currency account and debit card, you can spend and withdraw money in over 40 currencies from local ATMs. It's much cheaper than using your local bank. Wise up, nobles, with Wise. Click that link there in chat. Open your Wise account now. Right, quick timeout here for a 60-second ad break, and we'll be back. Welcome back, everybody. Hope that was as quick and painless as possible. Let's see. NASA, welcome. Hello, hello. How are you? I should have checked this before I came on stream here. I'm having to download a patch for Robocop Rogue City. Shouldn't take long. It's moving fast. About 7.5 gigs downloaded so far of 37. Which, for something that's happening as I'm streaming, that is, yeah, that's fairly good, I think. So in the meantime, we'll just sort of keep chatting here. But how are you, NASA? It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. I should remind everybody of where you can find all links. LordRexworth.com. That is LordRexworth.com. Do stay in touch with me over on Twitter. You can just go to twitter.com/Lord Rexworth. The gates are open at Castle Rexworth. Join the Castle Rexworth Discord by clicking that link there in chat. Hopefully that stuff is showing up the way it's supposed to and not getting deleted for whatever reason. I've been having that happen on occasion and still have not quite figured out why that is. So, yeah. But anyways, there it is. Let's see. I think I programmed this in. Does it work? Yes! Be sure to follow me on my new YouTube page. I had an old one. That one I'm no longer posting new content on. But let's see. I'm actually going to pin that because I would like to have more people following on the new YouTube page. So be sure to follow me there. It's at Lord Rexworth VT. Used to be just at Lord Rexworth. Now it is at Lord Rexworth VT. That's where I am streaming live whenever I do YouTube streams, but that's also where I upload the VODs. The thing with Twitch is that VODs don't always... the VODs don't get saved for very long here over on Twitch. I think I've got a Twitch Turbo membership, so I can save VODs up to 60 days. After that, they go away. But my archive is up and available on over on the YouTube page. So, Ari, welcome in. Welcome in. How are you? How are you? But yeah, if you haven't already, do follow me over on the YouTube page. Also, go to lordrexworth.com and click on that kick link there and give me a follow as well. Still have a challenge in place. If I get 75 follows on my Kick page, I will eat 7 million Scoville rated chicken tindies and play games with Action Bastard and also probably sing karaoke. I may even do all three at the same time. Lorelei Chow has also volunteered to join in because she's got a penchant for rather spicy foods. So, good. How about you? I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. Had a bit of good news come my way earlier today before stream started, so in much better spirits. And it will mean wonderful things for the future of my own streams, as well as possibly for my genmates in Project Astadia, and for other people that I wish to invest in and help with their own streaming careers. So, yes, we're keeping our fingers crossed on that. Good vibes, good thoughts, all the prayers that we can muster on that, and yes, expecting and thinking the best. So hope you're having a wonderful day, and I know I certainly have. It is starting to finally, olfactory-wise, we're starting to have those fall scents, the autumnal scent in the air. The air feels a bit crisper and cooler now in my part of the world. Don't know about where everyone else is at, but around these parts where I live, it's starting to feel much more like fall, and it's a good feeling. And you know what? I'm excited because Christmas is coming, and can't wait to celebrate that. That's going to be interesting. We do have some things planned with Project Astadia for some content. I know that a few of us are planning on doing some Christmas carols in the form of duets, or some Christmas karaoke, as it were. And so I'm looking forward to that. We've got that in the planning stages, and I'm going to have to do some rehearsals fairly soon on that. But yeah, expect that. Probably doing my own version of a Christmas special. Probably going to be joining my gen mates. I do know they've got some things going on next week during the Thanksgiving holiday for those in North America. So that is something you can look forward to with all of my gen mates. I myself will be stepping away for a bit because I'm actually going to be leaving the confines of Castle Rexworth and going for a brief holiday to celebrate some things. In my own personal life, the Baron Rexworth, my father, has recently retired, so we thought we'd have a quick getaway to celebrate his retirement at long last. On a personal level, we were concerned for his health recently, and there's always been that wonder and almost a dreaded assumption that he'd have to basically work till he dropped. And thankfully, we're now getting ourselves into a position to where, as a family, we can look after each other, and he really doesn't have to worry so much about that sort of thing anymore. So it's good that he finally is able to enjoy some sense of retirement. So that will be a cause for celebration. And of course, my parents, they're of that generation where they don't quite understand streaming, don't quite understand the idea of VTubing as a complete and foreign concept to them. I've not really tried to explain it to them. They seem to be under the impression that I'm podcasting, or they think that podcasting and streaming are the same thing. So I haven't really tried to correct them because I know that it would just require such long-winded explanations, especially to the Baroness Rexworth, about the difference between the two. So I sort of use those terms interchangeably, and I tell them, it's like, yes, I'm streaming. I'm streaming. It's yes, mummy. It's like I have my own. It's like I have my own television show or my own radio show now. So you remember when I worked in radio all those years ago? Well, it's sort of like that now, except it's all over the internet, and I don't have to wait for the approval of some daft program director who was probably just last week was hired just last week, and the week before that was soiling himself down at the bus station. So that we don't have to worry about that about getting approval from foolish people such as that. And I can just do pretty much what I want, when I want, and yes, I can even get an affiliate status or even a partner status, and yes, I will get paid advertising revenue, and people pay me money to talk to them in a sexy British accent, and play video games and have fun with them. It's fantastic, and they seem rather amiable to that sort of thing, and they have yet to give me the boomer response of, well, that's not a real job. But newsflash for those who think that this is not a real job, it is. In fact, for a lot of people, it turns into a full-time job, and cheers to them for that. Anyways, I've been prattling on for 45 minutes. We should probably play the video game at long last. Let me unmute the desktop audio and turn off the music. Oh, good, it remembered. Yes, there's Intel inside. Which I never understood why they have a logo that says Intel inside, and yet in all the advertisements they never said Intel inside, they just said Intel. But anyway. Switch over to the Xbox controller for this. And I think we did a good thing working together with our man on the street, trying to keep a young lad out of trouble. Let's see, what is our... Let's take a look at our objectives. Miscellaneous objectives, yes. We need to, let's see, keep your beat in check. Look for signs of law breaking, such as disorderly conduct, violation of the rules, or the misdemeanors. You can issue tickets or give warnings to uphold the law and serve the public trust. Your decisions will alter public opinion of you. We've got 5 more violations we must detect. Confiscate stolen items and crime evidence. 600 out of 1,000. My. Well, let's protect and serve. Fairly certain that's not where that goes. And if I had to go, this is not where I'd want to go. Then again, if you're having a bit of an emergency, any hole in the ground, if you know what I mean. By the way, Pink, don't know if you're still in chat. I do love seeing your name flash by as the #1 gifter. Which, if you nobles want to turn that into a game amongst yourselves, do be my guest. Let's see, scanning material, shoe print size 7, traces of oil. Oh yeah, we've looked into that already. Is there no way we can go faster than this? Then again, Robo is a fairly heavy chap, so I mean, there's that. Ah, yes. The upcoming Delta City for our children. Hell. Looks that way. Pity the poor minimum wage workers in there. You're doing God's work, all of you. Yes, excuse me, sir. Are you violating the law, perhaps? Are you planning on stealing this truck? Gosh, I remember these old petrol pumps. Ah, good. I see they take Oyster and Castamard. Combined trips, regular tune-ups, drive slower. No checks. Ah. I see that Hank Hill made his delivery.
Coming up, is your air freshener secretly killing you? Find out at 11.
Oh, goodness, if we don't watch the 11 o'clock news, we're going to die. Don't miss that and other sensationalist bullshit. Coming up on the 11 o'clock news. Oh, hello, Kitty. That is in no way meant to be a violation of trademark or copyright. What do we got here?
Good evening. Are those two men bothering you?
First, they harass my customers. Then they threaten to burn down my shop. You need to do something about it, officer.
What do you want, cop? Can't we have a little bit of fun? We didn't
No.
do anything wrong.
Your volume control seems to be broken.
Leave it! That's brand new! I've only stole...
Thanks, officer.
Store clerk will no longer be harassed. Well, I should hope that they won't be any longer. Thank you for your cooperation. Good night. Let's see what's going on over here.
Hey, Robo, can you help me out here?
Of course, Kowalski.
Why make such a big deal?
What's going on here?
How can I assist you, officer?
I'm trying to catch this one shifty dealer. This guy steals nuke from other pushers to sell it at half price. This dopehead buys from him but won't tell me his whereabouts. I don't know any dealer. You were carrying for 3 different pushers, so you either like to walk for miles to buy nuke, or you appreciate a discount. Don't take it out on me because the guy broke your nose. As you can see...
Sam, welcome in. Thank you for the lurk.
Do not worry. According to my directives, there are several ways to convince him to cooperate.
I ain't gonna let it reprogram my brain. We can talk, but don't let it drill into my head, okay? The guy's name's Maurice, but I don't know where to find him. I always arrange a place over a payphone. I'll give you the number. Let's hope it works. The dealer knows where the others hide their stash. We could collect nuke from the whole neighborhood if we get to him.
I will take care of it.
But you need to find a payphone first. Try near the supermarket. I think at least one of them hasn't been smashed by vandals yet.
Does anyone remember public pay telephones? When I was a wee lad, these sorts of things, this is what we used to make a phone call. If you're out and about and you needed to get hold of someone, or you had a pager.
Nice shiny armor, officer. Wanna be my knight?
Propositioning a police officer. Really? Well, Wait, hang on a minute. What's this? I need to go over here. Yeah, back when I was a wee lad, this was when cell phones were still dumb phones. They were heavy and bulky and obscenely expensive still. And yeah, back in those days, payphones, that's what you used. Nowadays, I mean, if you know where a payphone is, let me know. Because I haven't seen one in ages. In fact, the last time I saw working payphones was when I went to Japan. And they were... They were all over the place. And they were actual, like, phones in phone booths.
He's my favorite TV star.
Thanks to you, Kurt's finally had a reason to watch something other than the fast food channel.
I was merely doing my duty. That kind of hostile situation is not the only thing I can resolve. Can you tell me what happened here?
Nasty murder. The victim is a white female, mid-20s, identified as Casey Carmel. Had a
Casey
history of
Carmel.
petty crime and prostitution, but believe it or not, that's her real name.
Any leads?
The case is closed. OCP won't spend a single dime on the murder of a prostitute.
Cost optimization. Fancy name for we don't give a shit about poor people.
So
Yes,
if you were
this
to
is
look around
accurate.
the crime scene, you would potentially be exposing OCP to extra costs.
If you want to do that, be our guest.
Is that homeless man considered a suspect?
Now we know the guy. You can rule him out.
The guy's a loon, a mental patient. He thinks that aliens dumped the body here.
Talk to him if you want. Just prepare to hear a tall tale about green people.
Do you have any thoughts about that murder?
I bet the girl was killed somewhere else, and the body was only dumped here. And we got the tire tracks, drag marks. If we find a car that matches, we'll find our perp. Yeah, I guess the perp had his hands covered in some green-blue guacamole-ish goo. The body's covered in it.
Why does
Guacamole
it always
goo.
come back to food with you? Anyway, we need to do a proper analysis.
The best way to cut the costs of policing is to cut the criminals down.
Precisely.
I'd enjoy the force to pick up dead bodies off the street.
Yeah, but what can we do?
I will look around. We must bring the murderer to justice.
Let's see. Activate Robocop vision by pressing the left trigger to highlight enemies and important objects in the environment. You can investigate those objects, use them in combat if need be. Right. here's our victim. Poor girl.
Somebody dumped her a few feet from here. The blood traces on the ground indicate she was dragged.
Okay, why is this not working?
Nasty wound. Looks like she was hit with a blunt object, possibly a hammer. Her heels had to touch the ground when the body was dragged.
Right. What's this?
That's this green-blue shit under her arm. No idea what it might be, but there is more of it around.
Oh, press the left trigger again. I'm not sure what this noise is supposed to be. Right, may need to restart. I can't seem to get out of this. Let's restart from a checkpoint. Let's see, find a working phone booth. Is that supposed to be a bridge in Detroit? Now I know that does not belong there. Chat, in case those of you are wondering, that right there that we're looking at, center of screen, is a landmark called Reunion Tower. It is actually not in the city of Detroit, but in the city of Dallas. You actually see it in the first RoboCop movie. And it also... and that's because they filmed part of the first RoboCop movie in Dallas. You'll see it in the background in one of the chase scenes.
What?
Is this Maurice?
Listen, man, I'm really swamped with the laundry right now, so make it quick.
So you would not want to earn some money, would you?
I don't! I mean, I do. I do want to earn money. But wait. Your voice. You sound like
A future happy customer.
fucking RoboCop! You want to bust me? Why don't you...
Damn it. I know where this is going. Let's try that again.
What?
Is this Marie?
Listen, man.
Can you take a break and let some others have some fun too?
Man, you're doped up already. You like to party, don't you? But wait. Your voice. You sound like
A future happy customer.
fucking RoboCop. You want to bust me? Why don't you do a better job of finding guys who vandalize phone booths? I'm losing customers because they can't find working payphone in this goddamn... What the fuck is it this time?
Anybody home? Don't hide, Maurice. It's just a friendly visit. You like to do laundry? You should try working at the laundromat instead of violating the basic rules.
Oh dear.
RoboCop, you have to help me! The back of the red building by the supermarket. Apartment 6. There's some guys here. I think they mean business. Hurry!
He's on the phone.
Address acquired. Right. Time to protect and serve.
And she takes off her top and says,
Hey, this is a private conversation, pig.
Unfortunately, there's nothing we can do to arrest them. And in we go. A stolen wallet.
I hear footsteps. If someone starts shooting again, make sure the kids hide under the bed.
There will likely be shooting, yes. Scanning material. Psychoactive substance detected. Whatever it is, it's what they use to make nuke. Shoe print size 9.5. Traces of psychoactive substance. Counterfeit money. Goodness. Damaged phone. Damaged television. Those things are collector's items. How dare they? What's this? Friendly warning. Maurice, I'm writing you because your phone's always busy, but after what you did, I wouldn't want to be seen with you anyway. Soot wouldn't mind you stealing nuke from those 3 morons if he got his cut. He gave you the last chance to pay him off, but you screwed it. Now it's too late, so you better change your address. I can assure you that your excuses won't work with the torchheads. They're crazy. Alright, that's helpful to know. Maurice's laundry schedule. More nuke. Remember, kids, smoking's bad for you. And so are drugs. Oh, what's this? Photo of Maurice's family. Oh, yes, that's right. We did pick up on the trail of some footsteps. Stolen wallet. Scanning material. Signs of a forced entry. Yes, that is consistent with what we saw or what we heard on the telephone. Let's see, we need to yeah. Up the stairs we go, up the stairs, up the stairs, up the stairs, up the stairs. And we're going to enter the roof. Though you can't really enter the roof. That's more you're exiting to the roof.
I'll never touch your stuff again, I swear!
That's not why we're here.
So what do you want? The money? I have your money.
You only have half of it, and that's the problem.
You're selling our product at half price. That makes my customers complain about my prices.
It ain't nice, Maurice!
Maybe you think that building a customer base by selling your product under its manufacturing costs is a good idea.
Under what?
But it's not. Such practices are spoiling the market.
It's been proven time and time again that such action leads to a reduction of future demand, yours included. Antitrust laws are there for a reason.
Shit, Maurice! All we want to say is that you violate the basic rules of the market with your predatory pricing. We can't just go along with that.
Why the hell do these drug dealers sound like economists?
Not to mention illegal.
The fuck?
You are under arrest. Come quietly, or this may be the last economics discussion you will ever have.
Get him!
Oh, shit, man. Why did you do that? What am I gonna sell now?
There are serious charges against you, Maurice. However, you can hope for a reduced sentence if you reveal where these three dealers keep their drugs.
Or I can jump into that pile of garbage below. A few bruises is better than jail.
Do you know what the likelihood is of surviving that?
I know the hood better than you do, cop. So try some different talk, or I'll jump.
Even if you escape Soot is out to get you, you will be safer in prison.
I missed our meeting. I was busy, but he doesn't get that. Doing laundry is important to me. It relaxes me.
If you cooperate, you can get a job at the prison laundry.
You mean I eat and live for free? And I do what I like to do anyway? I feel like I won the lottery, man! I'll tell you where these jerks kept the stuff, but I have to have our deal in writing.
Discount dealer. Objective complete. Right then. Let's see. Who killed Casey Carmel? Let's head back over there. And can we... No? I guess that marks a checkpoint.
Custom extended wheelbase. Have you seen a vehicle like this around?
Nah. But that narrows it down significantly. Good catch, Robert.
Well, you know, I can see things that ordinary men and women cannot. Right, Robocop vision. Investigate the zones in combat. Spilled garbage irrelevant to the case. Blood type AB negative.
Poor Casey.
What do you know about the dead body we found here?
It's as simple as it gets. Aliens did it.
Aliens.
I've been investigating them for years. They send rats to spy on me. They don't want me to show you this list.
What list?
It's a list of aliens living in Detroit. All 37,617 of them. The murderer included.
It is an estimated 7 years of police work to go through that list. Does this make it worthwhile?
The scale of this conspiracy frightens me too. But maybe we can narrow it down if you found any clues at the scene. You know, something unusual.
I'm afraid I cannot rely on your assumptions, but please do stay available for further questioning.
One little bit of trivia chat. The character design of RoboCop is based off of a Metal Hero and Tokusatsu show from Japan called Space Sheriff Gaban.
Yeah, probably belonged to our victim. Let's try to find other clues.
It's the letter size 6.5. Steel chimney pipe irrelevant to the case.
Somebody dumped her a few feet from here. The blood traces on the ground indicate she was dragged. Nasty
Blunt
wound.
trauma to the
Looks like
head.
she was
Fatal.
hit with a blunt object, possibly a hammer. That's
Unidentified
this
oil-based
blue shit
substance.
on her arm. No idea what it might be, but there is more of it around. Her heels had to touch the ground when the body was dragged.
Scan successful.
Most likely a van with a custom extended wheelbase. Does your list contain any information on such a vehicle?
Jackpot! I've got a guy with a van that matches your description. I don't know his ID, but I know where you can find him. A film set near the courthouse. They're shooting a TV commercial and it's run by aliens, so it all makes sense. Casey must have discovered something there, and they got her. That must have been what's happened.
Why do you think that aliens run the set?
Who do you think runs the advertising business? They're stuffing commercials with subliminal messages. They use additional film frames with commands to make us obey. Don't you know what happens to those who watch TV?
Uh-huh.
Why do you think that aliens are involved?
I saw the guy who dumped the body here. I saw his skin. It was green and glowing like those toy dinosaurs that children play with and years later develop serious diseases from.
That's microplastics, you fool.
What is the purpose of your list?
It's my tool to spread the truth. I update it every month and add it to my newsletter. You should read it. It's free. You'll find out some stuff that you wouldn't see on TV.
It's free because you can barely give it
Take the
away.
moon landing, for example.
Oh, Lord.
Didn't happen. Why? Because the moon doesn't exist. First time hearing about it? That's why you need my newsletter.
Right, we're done here.
Verify your statement. Nevertheless, I recommend you consult a psychiatrist at the earliest possible time. Now, the set.
Getting access to the film set. How hard can it be?
Mike was driving and we heard what we thought was a blown tire, but it was just a gunshot.
Hey, I'll learn less if you hang around here.
Not really my problem, ma'am. You have your job to do, I've got mine.
What is happening here?
They're shooting a TV commercial for Sunblock 5000.
Night does not seem an appropriate time for such practice.
Yeah, they ran into some problems, and it's running later than expected.
I swear, we're staying here until we finish, or you're doing it without me.
Jerry, don't you think you're being unreasonable?
You better find us another understudy so we can get this over with.
Let him in. We don't want to hinder the work of law enforcement.
I have reason to believe that someone from your crew is involved in a crime. We found a green-blue substance like your sunblock at the crime scene. The suspect was driving a van with a custom extended wheelbase.
We use a lot of different vans, but I wouldn't know if they're the type you're looking for.
In that case, I would like to look around.
Actually, you could be of some use to me, too. I have a problem here, and its name is Jerry. Jerry Jenkins. I need a reason to cancel his contract, and I think you could find one for me.
That does not sound like a task of a police officer.
But it could be, though. I'm sure he's guilty of something. You just have to find out what it is. I can give you access to anything without a warrant.
Access to anything without a warrant, eh?
I can make trouble for anyone who deserves it.
I believe that. Dig deep. I bet Mr. Big Shot doesn't have a clear conscience. Start with the computer. There's a list of vehicles allowed to park on set there. But look for something on Jenkins, too.
Start with the computer, eh? Lead actor matches the suspect's description. Sunblock 5000. Substance matches the one found on the victim's body. Then, I think they were probably using blue screens back in these days when RoboCop was filmed. They definitely did not have anything like this. God almighty, look at this thing. Fits into a briefcase. Back during the days when RoboCop was filmed, most of the so-called laptop computers, yeah, they were not, they were even thicker than this. Let's see, don't worry, Tess, I'll handle everything, but you must know the crew is afraid of working at night time. Maybe we should arrange more for more bodyguards. Those look like license plate numbers. Cars allowed to park on the set, plus one additional van outside the team. There's a clue there. Teresa, I'm sorry to hear that you've encountered difficulties working with Jerry. Please excuse him, he's in a bad mood. You know how sensitive an artist he is. Fortunately, I've been his agent long enough to know what would help. The company of a nice, beautiful girl. Oh, dear. Don't worry, I'll arrange for everything myself. Just charge this to the client's account. Yes, it does appear that our dear comrade Jenkins, that hot temper has got him in a lot of trouble.
I am looking for...
Look, I'm busy. But you know what? I like your paint job. It would look nice on my new car. Can you leave me your card or something?
Tire tracks and wheelbase match.
The evidence I have gathered shows that you are connected to the investigation that I am conducting.
So what?
The perpetrator was someone with skin that seemed to be covered with sunblock. I saw the storyboard. You fit the description.
Nice try, but I won't even touch that toxic goo. I've got it in the contract. I use body doubles for all the shots where I'm supposedly covered with it. Wait, that bitch sent you after me, didn't she? She's looking for a way to screw me over and hide her incompetence. You want to investigate something, then ask her about the guy she hired as the understudy. His face looks like a walking mugshot. On top of that, I bet he's the one who stole my ring. See what she has to say about him, pal.
Curiouser and curiouser. Right. Madam Set Manager. We'll see you.
I spoke with Jenkins. He mentioned that you hired a criminal. This individual may be the perpetrator I am looking for.
You mean the understudy? Did Jenkins tell you that I hired him? He was the one who recommended him for the job. Don't believe me? Check the camera footage to see what good friends they are.
Where is the understudy now?
I have no idea. And that's the whole point. We can't keep shooting because he's disappeared. I hope the guy's in the hospital or worse, because if he's not, I'll kill him myself. It's a joke, of course. You understand jokes, don't you?
No.
Why did you hire the understudy?
Jenkins' contract says he will not use sunblock, and none of the professional understudies wanted to do it either. They all say it's toxic. So I had no choice.
Well, they can't all be
Brought a
wrong.
guy and said he could do the job.
Show me the footage.
Check the camera footage.
sent me. Special services. Pussies, man. I've got a place.
Of course, Mr. Jenkins, I'll take...
Take it and get lost. The smell of hard-boiled eggs mixing with this green shit makes me want to puke. Looking at your face doesn't help either. You mentioned something about special services.
Only the best in Detroit.
I find that hard to believe.
I've got just the girl for you. Her name's Casey. She's...
No names.
Huh.
Your understudy offered you the services of a prostitute. She was likely the prostitute who was killed.
People offer me things all the time, but that doesn't mean I accept every one of them.
Withholding information about illegal activity is also a crime.
Ha! If that's the case, I wouldn't be the only criminal in this goddamn business. You know what? Now that I think about it, why shouldn't I help the law enforcement of this here beautiful city?
Where can I find the understudy?
He works at a gas station nearby. But I don't think that's his main source of income.
I am not done with you yet. Do not leave the city.
Righto. Time to head over to a petrol station. And what do we want to bet? It's that one titled Hell. I was right. Smears of sunblock, a substance found on the victim's body.
Who's there? You have to help me, man. This shit is burning my skin.
Sunblock is the least of your worries.
Look, I know why you're here, but I'm innocent. I swear.
You are being detained in connection with the murder of Casey Carmel. If you require medical attention, it will be given to you.
I didn't do it. Jenkins killed her. Jerry Jenkins, the guy from TV. You have to believe me.
You will make your statement at the station.
And you'll let Jenkins walk free. He's the one who killed Casey. They met here yesterday.
Casey's body was covered in sunblock. The evidence points to you.
I arranged the meeting, I admit, but I was gone when this happened. When I came back, she was already dead, and I decided to get rid of the body. Jenkins is the only one who could have done it.
Why would Jenkins be meeting a prostitute here when there is a motel across the street?
His agent got a hold of me and told me that the guy values his privacy. The money was good, and I was able to provide him with a discreet option.
And Jenkins was happy with the arrangement.
He was bitching at first, but when he saw Casey, he stopped being so picky.
Why would Jenkins kill that woman?
I don't know. I wasn't there.
Are you stalling?
She may have mentioned something about wanting to blackmail Jenkins, but I knocked the idea out of her head. At least I think I did.
Why did you not go to the police?
What would I say? That a famous celebrity killed a street prostitute in the back of my gas station? That's a bit much even for this city.
Dumping that woman's body in a dumpster seemed like a better idea to you?
It's not my fault that people would rather believe a guy from TV over me.
I will verify your version of events, but you will still suffer the consequences of the actions you have taken.
Hurry up, please! It burns!
Scanning. Tire tracks and wheelbase match. This is our vehicle. Hello, what's this? Blood type AB negative matches sample found in the crime scene. Glasses model matches the one that Jerry Jenkins wears. Hammer face matches victim's cranial lesions. Looks absolutely ridiculous with all that on him. Now why does it keep bringing me back over here? Well, there's still more things to scan. I've got Robocop vision turned on. Hang on, what's this? A camera lens concealed in the wall. A hidden room has been detected. There it is. Look at that. Aha. Casey, I'm only a doctor. I cannot help with your fee issues. The price of palliative care went up for everyone, not just for your mother. Still, for the money you're paying, there's no one getting as professional care as her. I'll remind you that this will end if you tell my wife about us.
So, did you find anything?
According to the evidence, Jenkins is guilty of the murder of Casey Carmel.
I told you.
However, you are guilty of concealing a crime and desecration of a corpse. I will call medical assistance. You will be taken in when your condition permits.
Not quite ready to leave the area yet. Always rather fond of the first RoboCop movie.
I always wanted to be a cop. I even applied to the academy, but it turns out that extensive criminal history and drug addiction prevent you getting in.
Yeah, I tend to look down on that sort of thing.
I can't let you in, Robo. They're in the middle of a shot.
This cannot wait.
They say the 20 seconds in the California sunshine is too much these days. Ever since we lost the ozone layer.
I have a solution for you if you are looking for some protection against that California sunshine.
The hell?
A stay in Detroit prison. Jerry Jenkins, you are under arrest for the murder of Casey Carmel.
I seen you on TV. You're glitching again. Ah, it hurts. For fuck's sake, it hurts.
Yes, you know it's going to hurt even worse when you become Bubba's little bitch.
Well, that's a wrap.
Are you happy now? You sound happy. God. Look at this old thing. They modified the badging, but... God, these old Lincoln limousines. I remember these. Right, time to go search for soot. The person, not the stuff you get when, you know, you burn things like firewood or coal. Or candles, they've got the sooty wicks. Side objectives will be failed. Serve and protect. Yeah, you know what? We can live without it. Let's just keep going. Let's keep pressing forward.
This is where Soot is supposedly hiding.
Can't really call it hiding if he sent invitations to the whole city. I bet Rudy forgot about us.
How dare.
At least I will not feel bad crashing his party.
Murphy, I was thinking about what happened to you at the TV station. Maybe you shouldn't...
No need for alarm. Becker's chip is keeping my circuits in check.
You're more than just circuits, Murphy. Underneath all that metal, there's still you.
Alex Murphy is gone. He lost his life.
And despite that burden, you carry on. You've done more for this city dead than anyone has alive.
That has to count for something. I'm gonna shut up now. Just take this little something to remind you of what I've just said. Open it the next time Becker gets under your skin. Also, don't forget you have a partner who's counting on you.
I don't think he ever forgets that, Lewis.
Concert in an old slaughterhouse? I suppose it fits those animals. Place looks deserted. Are you sure your junkie friend didn't mix up the venues?
He is the type who likes to mix things up. We shall have to see.
Stolen watch.
Let's head up those stairs.
We cannot go this way. We would need a warrant.
I can't believe those stupid directives are still holding you back. Go ahead, partner. Oh, the stench. Someone missed potty training.
Yes, and I'm fairly certain you can't flush fake IDs down the toilet. Oh, found some nuke. Another stolen watch. Wonder what type of stolen watch. Maybe it's a Rolex. Or perhaps a Patek Philippe or a Jaeger LeCoultre.
If Sid is so
New king. It appears we're facing the birth of a new drug empire. Although Kane, the drug lord and creator of Nuke, is dead and his cult has been dissolved, the drug factories continue to operate. As Nuke continues to ravage the streets of Detroit, it looks like someone has succeeded Kane. The question is who sat on the drug king's throne and what the city authorities and police would do about it. More on page 5. Just check something here, everybody. Oh, it looks like the ad fired off. All right.
great performer, shouldn't there be a big line in here?
Regardless of his vocal abilities, I still want to see him sing.
Yes, maybe even sing soprano, as they say in mafia terminology. Incriminating documents, that's going to help our case. It's incredible how much detail they got into this game. It's like you're playing an interactive movie version of RoboCop.
I think I can hear something. Maybe your informer was right after all. Gherkin, was it?
Pickles.
Here's a fun bit of trivia from your childhood, chat. Anybody else grow up watching the animated series RoboCop Alpha Commando? I remember that. That was my first exposure to RoboCop.
I definitely hear some commotion on the other side. Let's have a look, shall we?
Oh, shit! Pig found our lab! Why can't you give us a fucking break?
Justice never sleeps.
Precisely. Let's go to work.
old slaughterhouse. Multiple subjects were neutralized, but there are still active threats in the vicinity, gang leader included. Requesting backup.
Let's see.
Let's hurry up. They probably know we're here.
The way they handle those drugs, I doubt they know where they are.
Wonder if I should switch over to the AR-74. No, we'll stick with the OCP shotgun for now. Grab a recovery charge while we're at it, as we just used one.
Another locked door. I'm going to call this probable cause. No need for a warrant. They're all yours, partner.
Probable cause.
Stay dead. Let's see, do I have this ability? Vitality level 2? Oh, bugger. Ah! Skills, do I have anything to work with? No, I don't. Damn. Ah, that's better. Oh, is there a baddie somewhere? Come out, wherever you are, little baddie.
That is when having a conversational partner comes in handy.
You want to check what's behind that big door?
Don't mind if I do, Lewis. Don't mind if I do. But first, let's see what's over here. Ah. Another recovery charge, a stolen wallet. Don't think I've used an SMG tech before. Let's give it a shot.
You'll make a fine trophy.
You're okay there, Murphy?
Behind you!
Up you get, big man. They're closing in on us.
Kaboomer, fearless, explodes when gets close.
Invincible! It's gonna go boom!
The outline helps tremendously.
Let's split up. You clear this floor, I'll check upstairs.
Lewis, wait!
Don't worry, partner. We'll stay in contact.
I'm taking the heavy machine gun. No need to leave that. No reason we should leave that lying around for the Crims to get a hold of again. Let's see. What's this? Scanning. Oh, for God's sakes. Notice of concern. Lab personnel found exceeding 4 doses of nuke per shift, riding on the conveyor belts or working without a face mask will be punished with 1 day of detox. I mean it, soot. Aha. Fascinating. Right. Chat, before the action starts to pick up again, let's do this real quick. I do need to take a short break here. Looks like we've still got some time before 60-second ad has to play again. I am going to have a quick idle meeting, and I shall return. And I'm back. Action, welcome. Welcome, welcome. How are you? Just had to have a quick idle meeting there. But we're back at it. How are you doing? Hope your day's going well. Exhausted. Once again had to cellar close my department for 4 hours and got off late. Oh, I am sorry to hear that, Action. But hey, just know that somehow, some way, your efforts will be rewarded. Perhaps not today, maybe not tomorrow, but soon. Soon they will be. Indeed, good karma pays forward and all that. Exactly. Exactly.
I've got eyes on the stage. Looks like they haven't realized we're here yet. Sook's here. Get closer. I'll support you from the balcony. This music is driving me mad. Is that the point? Is it supposed to make you mad?
Yes, Lewis, I believe that is the point of that music, yeah. Also, don't forget to check your corners when entering rooms. Yes. Good thinking. Good thinking, Action. Has anyone else amongst my nobles been able to, had a chance to play this game yet? Even just the demo? Ah, incriminating documents. Those will come in handy. I know that my senpai, Shiroi and Razorwind, they have both played it. I think they've got rather far on on their gameplay. I'm a little bit behind. Playing those drums almost like a jazz musician. A bit too gentle. Come on, man.
No way. Just look at this, everybody. A walking disco ball decided to join us. Now the real show is about to go down. If you're a real torchhead, shoot that motherfucking tin can till it fucking rattles. And I'll take this opportunity to moisturize these golden vocal cords. Let's stay right there, everybody.
Right. Time to go pew-pew again. Oh. Oops. Oh good, we're clear. Oh, sorry, Lewis. Right, got a skill point we can use. Ah, and we can use fuse boxes now to recover. Lovely. Anything in here? Nope. All right. Pressing forward. Very good, very good. Anything else we can grab while we're here? No?
Still do this. I just need to concentrate. I need some nuke.
Don't get high on your own supply.
Can't be. I had everything lined up perfectly.
Let us talk.
Stay the fuck away. You can't touch me. I do business with the new guy.
You seem to know a lot about him.
You're not getting anything out of me. Do you know how many cops I've killed? I ain't scared of you. Besides, I'm pumped up with nuke like a freaking power plant.
Then get ready for a meltdown.
Nicely done.
That's quite a grip you got there. Is that supposed to scare me? Not a single scratch.
Oh, hang on, what's this? Soot's birthday gift. Yesterday someone sent a stripper for my birthday. I want to find this kind soul and thank them in my special way. I want to burn the date of my actual birthday on his forehead. Dear Lord, it's 0511, not yesterday. Some fan you are, your disappointed superstar boss.
Knock yourself out. That's not even mine.
Start talking, Soot.
Hey, that stuff doesn't come cheap. No, that was the only thing in my collection that I didn't steal. I freaking hate you. I'll never rest until every pig in Detroit is dead. Screw you, bastard! That is not a way to kill a human person! That's enough! I'll talk!
Lewis,
That's a good boy.
He's ready to give me his statement about the new guy.
Wouldn't you rather hear it from the man himself?
Where is Officer Lewis?
She's outside, right next to me. We're having a nice citizen-officer chat. Why don't you take my rising star and join us, so we can exchange partners?
Hey! What the hell are you doing now?
The new guy is here. You are coming with me.
In that case, giddy up! You know my birthday? I don't remember getting a gift from you. That's not nice.
Oh, shut up.
Can you even feel the fear? Because you should be crapping in your pants right now. You have stepped into a big freaking mess.
Cleaning up the town mess is what I do.
That was an awesome concert. If it wasn't for you, they would have never have guessed it was all on playback. When I need some fluke, I take Nuke, Nuke, Nuke. Everywhere I look, I see Nuke, Nuke, Nuke.
That's not even an original song.
My left hip is getting a bit numb. Can we swap sides?
Hip's not the only thing that's going to be going numb if you don't shut up.
What are we stopping for? Huh? Is your battery drained or something?
Robo? What seems to be the problem?
Me and your partner here are growing impatient. Why don't you hurry up?
What's wrong? Piggy scared of a meat hook?
Lewis,
I'm all right, Murphy.
drop your weapon. You are under arrest.
I don't think you're reading this situation correctly.
Hans Gruber, is that you? I thought John McClane killed you.
It's the new guy in town. Welcome to Detroit. I assume you've seen our little TV spot. Short and sweet. You know the first rule of show business and drug dealing, right? Leave them wanting more. That's a rider you got there.
Murphy?
Something wrong, cop.
Hey, so, I think it's time to get back to business.
You fucking idiot. Your stupid stunt put a spotlight on me. Oh, you want to talk business? Here's a free lesson. You never, ever fuck with the money.
Murphy, what's happening?
Now that we've got that out of the way, let me introduce
Wendell
myself.
Antonowski.
My name is Wendell Antonowski. I believe you've met my brother before. My brother really did a number on you, didn't he? But thanks to him, you've been given this great opportunity.
What the fuck are you doing to him?
There are people who would do anything to be in your position, to have your abilities, and yet you attach yourself to something that is the weakest in you, to the part that's still human. Imagine the pristine life you could lead without the things that limit you.
Murphy, don't let him get inside your head!
Like her. No attachments, no leverage. I admit, when I first heard that you were the reason my idiot brother was dead, I was furious. But then I got to thinking, why would I let anyone have such power over me? So I let it go. And now, I'm here to help you do the same. This is not an act of revenge. This is a gift.
Fuck you, scumbag!
Lewis!
Another fucking glitch. What a shit show.
Everything's ready.
Switch him back on already.
Lewis!
Whoa, Robo. Calm down. He'll tear the equipment apart.
Wendell Antonowski ran away and Lewis is in the hospital. What did you do? Just stand there and watch it as it happened?
I want to see her.
She's in surgery as we speak, so that's not gonna happen. Instead, you're gonna go through with your psych evaluation.
Let me go!
The old man wasn't happy that I let you skip your first session and was adamant that I make sure you attend this one. Especially since the problem of you malfunctioning has obviously persisted. So, Doctor, do your thing.
What? Now? He's in no shape to be examined.
I'm afraid that I must insist.
This is highly unprofessional.
I need to apprehend Wendell.
I don't think you understand your options, Shiny, in that you don't have any. You either comply or you'll be dismantled. I'm only really rooting for one of these options.
Very well.
Doctor? If this is supposed to resemble a therapy session in any way, I need everyone that isn't my client to leave. That is not negotiable. And is it necessary to have him restrained?
That's for your safety. What if he loses control? Exactly.
If anything goes wrong, just use this reset button. One press, and he goes back to La La Land.
Okay, let's leave the good doctor to work. And Robo, see me after this is over.
I'm sorry it has to look like this. Are you at least sitting comfortably enough to have this conversation?
It is irrelevant how comfortable I am.
It all contributes to your overall performance. I understand this is not an ideal situation, and this is probably the last place you want to be right now.
Comfort is something
I'm
that...
not the only one unwilling to be here. Your heart rate is above 120 BPM.
You're equipped with a heart rate monitor? I imagine it comes in handy in your line of work.
It does.
I agree this whole thing is happening rather fast, but we are both professionals at helping others. So how about we start again? My name is Dr. Olivia Blanche. Naturally, I've heard people refer to you by different names, but I'm curious to hear which one you prefer.
Murphy. He has a name. It's Alex Murphy.
My name is Alex Murphy.
Then I'll call you Alex Murphy. I've worked with many police officers that have gone through traumatic experiences, but I think we can both agree that you are no ordinary police officer. How do you see your situation?
Part human, part machine. A resurrected policeman.
I am a cybernetic organism, a fusion of both the remains of the policeman Alex Murphy and this high-tech armor.
So we can't rule out that your actions are influenced by your human part. But that's something that I've already learned from the reports. What I would much rather hear is how do you perceive yourself?
Perceive?
Yes. See, what I found immensely helpful in working with my patients is transparency. In order to help each other, we need to be able to see each other fully.
This is how I see myself.
Thank you for making this step.
Now that you see me the way I am, do you wish to push the reset button? Your heart rate remains high.
No, not at all. It's actually my secret that is making me nervous, not yours. You're not the only one here with prosthetic body parts. This hand, you must have wondered what happened. Some time ago, I was a victim of a crime. A thief broke into my house. He made a lot of noise and my neighbors called the police. And Ed 209 reacted to the call and mistakenly recognized me as a threat. My hand was red mist moments later. Since that day, I have become, let's say, a little leery of machines.
Do you fear me?
I fear the unpredictability that machines bring with them. So when I heard there was a chance to contribute to the research on the stability of OCP's mechanical units, I jumped at the opportunity. I hope you don't find it unprofessional. Getting that off my chest made me feel a bit better. How about you check my pulse now?
It has dropped below 120 BPM.
You see, I don't just impose things onto my clients. I practice what I preach because it seems to work. I think that makes for a very promising start. Thank you, Alex Murphy.
Ah, rating A. Fantastic. 3 skill points. Mandatory evaluation. Take the Auto 9 motherboard. No printed circuit board available. Let's see. I do want more. Yeah, let's upgrade our powers of deduction. And we'll also upgrade our engineering skills.
All done. Robo, there's something I need to show you.
Now, what's this?
I know that OCP can be a real pain in the ass, but this might change your mind a bit. We've been working behind the scenes on giving her sidearm the treatment it deserves. The Auto 9 can now be equipped with a motherboard. Once the motherboard is in, you'll be able to mount a number of processors on it. Each processor can vastly improve your aim, damage, or stability. See for yourself.
Let's see. Auto 9 upgrades. Insert a chip into an empty slot of your motherboard. The chips have different types of connections and boost levels. Use them to power other system areas and upgrade your Auto 9. Avoid the red components, reducers, which lower the weapon's stats. Each motherboard has a different specialization, layout, and perks. Only one motherboard can be active at a time. Let's see. Let's go with... Weapon spread. Weapon damage. Magazine capacity.
Be on the lookout. There's OCP tech in everything. You wouldn't believe how many useful processors can be salvaged from old devices. Okay, that's it from me. Becker wants to see you. He's taken over Reed's office. Say what you want about the man, but that takes guts. No, that's not right. Ah, no, that's not what I wanted to do.
That doesn't fit. Hmm. And then, let's see, do we have... Yeah, right now I think we'll just go with increased damage.
Now for something positive. The daughter of Jens Danielson, Prime Minister of Norway, who was brutally murdered during last year's parliamentary session, is expecting a baby. It's a girl.
Well, that's good to know. Anything else we can scavenge around here? Let's see.
Not yet. But she's been through worse. Don't think too much about it.
You know you're right. We should stay strong and focused, just like her.
Yes. Girl power. Or something. Hang on, what's this? OCP Healthcare, Detroit. Dear Officer Kurtz, in response to your request, please note that early retirement involves terminating health insurance that covers you and your wife without the possibility of prolongation. Out of care for your spouse and because of the fact that she actively uses the oncology treatment package, we recommend working through your entire tenure. Wow. Bastards.
Do you have a minute? It's about Lewis.
Did you say Lewis?
Yeah. Me and a bunch of guys decided to sign this get well card for her. I figured that you'd want to sign it as well.
A get well card?
Yeah, I know it's just that we want to let her know we're with her.
I would like to sign it.
Thanks, Murphy. I knew you'd understand. Actually, there are a few signatures that we still need. Could you ask them? I think I need a break. To start, Kowalski is hiding somewhere in the lobby.
Kowalski. Alright then. Use the left trigger to investigate individuals or objects. That's not Kowalski. Match.
Oh, I didn't see you there, Murphy.
What are you doing here, officer?
Nothing much, just trying to collect my thoughts.
Would you sign the get well card for Lewis? I am supposed to get it signed and then pass it on to another officer.
Yeah, sure thing. That's a great idea. There you go. Signed. But You pass it along to another officer. I think I'd like to stay here for a little bit longer.
Understandable. Take your time.
Thanks, Murphy. Kurtz hasn't signed it yet. He was in the locker room last time I saw him.
Oh man. Seems really shook up.
I am looking for Officer Kurtz.
He's in the shower. Actually, he's been in there for half an hour.
Yo, Ramirez, I left your uniform in the locker with all the bullet holes nicely stitched up. Don't worry about it. Though if I ever again hear you calling me a nitty nana, you're going to be patrolling the streets in your underpants. Cap. King Wash Management.
My heat signature recognizes that the water is cold. Is everything all right, Officer Kurtz?
Oh, you talking to me? Yeah, I guess I stayed here longer than I anticipated.
I have a card to sign. It is for Lewis.
I'd love to sign it, but I don't want to get it wet. Could you grab my towel for me? Yellow one. It should be by my locker.
Okay.
Yellow towel by the locker. Any more errands you'd like me to fetch for?
There you go.
Thanks. Just give me a minute. There, signed. I think that it's beautiful what you're doing.
You are shivering.
Yeah, I was lost in my thoughts. Didn't notice that I used up all the hot water.
Thinking about Lewis?
Yeah, but I can't imagine what you're thinking. She's your partner. Speaking of partner, I see that O'Neill hasn't signed a card yet. Be a good guy and get it to her, okay? She's at the range. She'll yell at me if she finds out there was a card for Lewis and she didn't get to sign it.
I will make sure that happens.
Right, to the firing range. It actually feels like you're on the set of the movie. It's incredible.
Shit.
Is everything all right?
I think my service weapon ain't calibrated right.
I could perform a check for you.
Yeah. Okay. Give it a go. I guess you don't have any problems with it.
Your service weapon is calibrated correctly.
Yeah, I guess so.
What is the matter?
I can't lie. I wanted to come here and blow off some steam, but my hands are shaking thinking about Lewis.
Officer.
It's just that if it happened to you, it could have happened to any one of us. Lewis is one tough cookie. She'll pull through, I'm sure of it.
Yes, there's still two films she has to appear in.
Thing about my partner. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make it about me.
It is understandable.
Is there anything I can do for you?
You can sign this get well card for Lewis.
Sure thing. There you go. Almost everyone's already here. That says a lot about her impact on all of us. There's only one person missing, Sergeant Reed. He's in the garage.
In the garage. There we are.
Murphy, do you have a minute? I noticed you running around the precinct.
I am collecting signatures on a get well card for Lewis.
I know. That's what I wanted to talk to you about. I ride everyone hard, and they probably see me as a drill sergeant. And maybe they think that I do it because I don't care. But I do care for each and every one of you. And what I'm trying to say is that I'd like to sign that card, if you let me.
We are a family. You should sign it.
Everyone's here already. Lewis, she made an impact. We've got to get the ones that did that to her.
That is my intention.
Right. Keep the card. She should get it from you. Thank you, Murphy.
We're doing a good thing here. We're doing a real good thing. Mandatory eval, eh?
Opportunity, Mr. Becker.
You are very determined. I must have seen your application like 20 times.
I assumed they were getting lost in the mail.
Ulysses Washington.
You're persistent and capable, too. Highest marks on all the written tests. Pretty much an ideal candidate. Aside from the fact that you don't meet any of the physical requirements, that's actually remarkable. Short stuff.
Unfortunately, sir.
Why is being a cop so important to you?
My father was a police officer, and his father was one, too.
Police family, huh? It must be heartbreaking not to be able to continue a family tradition. You know, I have the power to look the other way and make you a cop despite your shortcomings. In exchange, I only ask for one thing. Your complete loyalty. And maybe a touch of gratitude as well.
Will I still get a badge? Like a proper police officer?
Badge? Oh yeah, sure.
Then Officer Washington is reporting for duty.
Good. There you go, young'un.
Is that blood?
We don't make a badge for every new officer. We just reassign the old ones after cops retire.
Or die.
RoboCop. I'm a big fan.
Well, that's great, because you'll be spending a lot of time together.
Meaning?
Aside from his regular dispatch duty, Officer Washington will become your personal overseer.
Overseer?
Yes, you will report to me on his every action. Hopefully that will prevent him from continuing to tarnish his already murky reputation. His recent behavior casts a shadow on OCP, and we can't have that.
That's a lot of responsibility for a rookie.
Every other cop refused this post. But you won't. You wouldn't jeopardize your career, right?
Wow,
No,
what an
I would like to
asshole.
proceed with my investigation, now that we know that the new guy is Wendell Antonowski.
Was he even listening to anything I've been saying? Absolutely fucking not. You're off the case. Actually, you're off all cases. There's a bunch of documents that need archiving in the records room. That's your priority now.
Understood.
Now go. I'll tell Achilles about what's what in this godforsaken place.
It's Ulysses, sir.
Hey, first rule, kiddo, never question your superiors.
Can I just... Oh, I forgot about Directive 4. I can't do anything to OCP executives. I'd really like to just shoot him. Like a lot of people would.
Hi, Murphy. I was told you'd come to help me. This is exciting. I don't get many visitors here.
Gosh, I can't imagine why.
What seems to be the problem?
Mr. Becker wants you to do some maintenance work, so, please scan the servers, see if they're operating properly. I'm sure they are, but he insisted I found a job here for you. Yeah, I wish I had something more exciting for you to do, since for me, this is where all the action happens.
Explain.
With this wealth of information at your fingertips, this records room should be a real hotbed of activity. Others don't seem to know how fun it is to dig through all this stuff. You can
dear
be a
Lord.
real-life detective here.
Officer Cecil, you are a detective.
Yeah, but mostly just a paper pusher.
Yes.
If one wanted to find out the whereabouts of a particular criminal, what would one do?
That's easy. Just check the computer in the back. Type in who you're looking for and see if there are any matches. Just remember to scan the servers at some point. Mr. Becker will blow his top if I don't make sure you checked him.
Scanning material. Server operates property. Server operates properly.
Perfect working condition. I am detecting a malfunction.
Huh? That doesn't seem right.
This server is compromised.
Good thing you noticed it. It could lead to the loss of important data. I'll make sure Mr. Becker knows what a tremendous job you did here.
Gosh. Ah, here we are. Find Antonowski's case files.
I'm telling you, this is incredible. Just type in your search.
Service unavailable. 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 Case files. Database.
He's never been charged? Well, that's hard to believe. There's a neat feature you can try. See who attempted to access his file before you did. Maybe that'll help us.
Briggs. M.
Officer Briggs.
Briggs? That must be the last lead that he checked before going missing. So his case led him to the Street Vultures territory?
Interesting.
Maybe those two cases are connected after all. I'll have to report this to Sergeant Reed.
And I am on my way.
There's nothing I can say to stop you, is there?
No.
Well, then instead I'll say, go kick ass for Lewis.
Good man.
We need to be on guard. OCP is trying to smuggle more of their staff into our ranks.
You're right. We can't trust them. God knows what sort of people they are.
Let's stay sharp and smoke them out.
Wise choice, both of you.
RoboCop. I was looking everywhere for you. I wanted to say that this is an incredible honor for me. But, I get the feeling you don't see eye to eye with Mr. Becker. Yet, despite the position I'm in, I'll do my best to assist you in any way I can. So, what are you doing here?
I am going to Highland Park.
Isn't that Street Vulture's turf?
That is where the lead took Briggs. It could be connected to Wendell.
Oh man, that's exactly what Mr. Becker told me you shouldn't do. It's my duty to stop you. Is it even safe for you to go? I mean, think of yourself. You keep malfunctioning, right? What if something happens again?
Hey, Murphy, I found this on the back seat of your cruiser. It's for you.
I can't let you go. Is there some sort of a command for that? Robocop, off. Robocop,
It's never
stay.
been reassigned.
Hey, all cops have to follow rules. Especially you. You're a cop and a machine, so you can't go. Your systems won't allow it. Right?
Wrong.
Robocop? Robocop? Don't do this to me. Not on my first day.
Sorry, lad. Just isn't your day.
I know you're listening. There is still time to stop and turn back. The street vultures are territorial and vicious. You wouldn't want to be caught on their turf, especially by their leader, Spike. You know, I'm reading that he's known to be exceptionally savage. Apparently, none of his enemies got out of Highland Park alive.
I will be the first.
I'm gonna get fired.
Yeah, probably. I mean, they're going to need someone to take the fall for this. And unfortunately, Washington, you seem to be the most convenient patsy for it all.
Finding a missing police officer there will be like looking for a needle in a haystack. I'm looking at the map of this place and it's huge. There's no way you can investigate without being noticed. Street vultures are the biggest gang in Detroit.
I have a large supply of bullets.
Right, let's get to investigating. We found a stolen wallet. I'm sure we can find other things as well. What's this? I hear that someone doesn't like that I ordered to destroy the nuke we stole from those dirty torch heads. Street vultures don't do drugs, nor do they sell it. We have our rules, and if we are to build our empire, we must stick to them. Someone's got a problem with that. Well, I'd love to hear about it, because I'd love to cut off the tongue of anyone who questions my orders. Spike. Well, there's at least one redeeming quality to the street vultures. I suppose they're in a protection racket of some
Abandoned
kind.
squad car sighted. It could belong to Officer Briggs.
I can't report it based on your assumption. I'm already in enough trouble.
Scanning. Search for clues.
There is blood on the seat.
I mean, it's possible it belongs to someone else.
OCP tracking device torn out.
That's why no one knew where to look.
Let's see what else we can find. Bullet holes.
Bullet holes in the bodywork.
Every cop car in the precinct has bullet holes.
I am going to follow the blood trail leading from the car.
I know you really want to find Briggs, but the trail might as well belong to any of those bikers. I'm urging you to discontinue this search.
Negative.
So this is where the blood trail leads to. Incriminating documents, I'll take those. Open up our OCP container. Fake ID. Fast movers attack from different directions, highly mobile. Now, where did that trail run off to? There we are. In we go.
Look out! It's Robocop! Shot my hand off.
You're lucky that's all I shot off. Let's see, stolen jewelry.
Flank him! Stop that!
in progress. Recovery complete. Ah, another OCP crate. Excellent. Just what we need. Yes. An assault rifle. Give it a shot. Stolen watch. A 50 caliber pistol. My. We are packing serious firepower, aren't we? Stolen designer handbag.
Going for a split. Get that fucker. Soldiers attack. The prey. Blow his head off.
Alright, there we have it. Through that door. Got some heavy firepower of our own now.
Don't shoot! Look, I've got no weapons.
I am looking for a police officer.
Hey, I don't know anything. I'm just an accountant.
With those glasses, I can believe that.
There is always so much happening around here. I tend to focus on my work. I wouldn't remember.
Would you like me to refresh your memory?
No! Police officer, I get you. You're right. Not long ago they brought him here. He was already in real bad shape. I kind of felt for the guy.
Where is he?
Once he got back on his feet, they took him away. But I don't know where. I'm telling the truth. I only deal with numbers. If you need any more info on your friend, try the warehouse office. It's on the west side of the mill.
Do not move until I return.
No problem. If anyone finds me cuffed up here, I will look as tough as the others.
Yeah, sure. Right. Chat, I think we've gone on far enough into the night. So, what I'm going to do is bring the music back up. There we are. And I think we're going to call it a night here. Thank you all so much for joining me. Thank you all to the lurkers. Thank you again, Pink, for the gift sub. Hazy, do enjoy that gift sub. And we're going to find someone to raid. Let's see who we've got. Oh, such a long list of people I follow. My. Let's see. I think You know what? Let's go ahead and raid Razor. So we'll go raid Razorwind. And let me go ahead and put the copy pasta in here. There we go. Right. I'll see everybody, let's see, not tomorrow or Friday, but Saturday for a collab. I'm Lord Rexworth, wishing you all the best, and God bless.